it. Man,
I
stop
said
it.
that.
Yo,
I
yo, yo,
said
yo,
that.
yo.
Man, stop it. No, you're not. You're not a
Keep
businessman,
going.
Man,
Pat. I
man,
Yo,
don't
Mel,
you
care.
know
keep
what,
going.
man.
Keep
Mel,
going,
kick it off,
Mel.
Mel.
Keep
Kick
going,
it off,
Mel.
Mel.
Welcome
I
back
got
to the
something for
Heavily
you.
Opinionated Podcast. It's your boy, Jamelky Johnson, a.k.a. Melly Mel, a.k.a.
Whatever
whatever
you
you want
want
to
to call
call me. And
me.
with me,
Bow,
I
bow,
got
bow.
It's your boy. It's your homie. It's that boy, Playboy Troy. What it do?
yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Who else I got with me tonight?
It's the number one Trump supporter, your boy, Big Kooley,
Oh,
aka
brother.
Frank Mason.
Yo, this nigga come out of nowhere with a red hat and then say this.
And last but certainly not
CPESPN.
least,
I'm trying to be adult and not
CPESPN.
befriend and not unfriend him because of his political views. But man, it
But
makes it.
you can't
I will.
unfriend people because they
I just
have
play.
different views, bro. You can't
I
unfriend
just
people because
play.
they have different. But it's CTESPN going on over there though. But you know what it is, bro. 313's finest. Your boy Platinum Pat. Y'all know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Representing always. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the D. Love y'all. Pause. No Diddy.
All right, let's get into it. So everybody's college football team lost this week.
Yeah.
We all took L's. Florida, we lost to Texas, got blown out. Miami, upset by
Hold on.
Georgia Tech.
Yep.
Michigan, go ahead. Is that Jim Harbaugh calling right now? Asking if he can
Hold on.
come back because he needs
Oh
Hold
him.
on.
no.
Michigan lost.
Oh
Georgia
Oh.
no.
got upset by Ole Miss. We're all sitting here dumbfounded.
Losers.
Yeah. It was a bad week. It was a
Yeah,
bad week.
Losers.
horrible.
Kennesaw
Not a
lost
good
as
week.
well. Kennesaw lost
Kennesaw's like
too.
1-8.
Hey,
Hold on. Since you
you
pulling that
relax.
card too,
You relax.
Boo! No!
what?
No! No!
Kennesaw.
No! No!
Hey.
He
All
don't
All I'm
right,
even go
gonna
to
say
the
is,
campus.
I'm fucking with you, but you ain't graduated yet though. So you really can't change over yet. You know what I'm saying? I got two teams
no.
right now. I can always rep alumni. We just like
Okay,
Woodville.
okay.
You can always rep alumni, but I really was not rooting for them niggas while I was there. But I did
That's
go to
horrible.
games.
That's why they
I
won in
did go
seven
to
and nine.
games, and I rooted for them for basketball. Y'all can check us out over there.
Okay, when Arizona State has a game on the East Coast or something, I might attend to it. But
You gotta finish it through, and
till
you're gonna
then,
go ahead, and then when you alum, that's your team.
okay. Well, either way, my
That's
Sun
how that
Devils
works.
won.
Damn!
We
You
creeping
finna
up in
you
the
the
we
All-Star
creeping up in the
team.
Big 12. You know, we out there. We 6-2. Come on, man.
Hey,
Don't
what the
play with
Coast
us.
Guard did? What the Coast Guard did this week?
They
They actually
lost
do have
50.
they do have a football
They
team.
lost
It's
55
crazy.
to 37.
Ah,
Damn.
What
what
Navy
about
do?
Navy?
I'm about to
Navy,
say I
I
know
think
they like
won.
eight.
I think Navy won.
Yeah,
They
we
solid this
won,
year.
but I don't know who we beat.
Come on,
Do
man.
you know if they won or not?
I don't trust them
I
niggas.
think they undefeated. No, you said
No,
on.
they got one
They
loss.
they they beat South Florida
Oh,
28-7.
okay. South Florida's not as good this year as people thought they
I
were
ain't
gonna
gonna
be.
count.
And
South
actually,
They're
they
still a
Florida
lost
solid team.
the
on
rights the
some
week before, so
very
they're undefeated.
random I don't know if y'all remember Kyle Turner, Irv Riley from when we grew up. They played football and basketball and shit, but they went to Florida. They
USF.
went to that school. Yeah, they went to
Oh, okay.
USF. That's
Okay.
very random. I just feel like six people degree shit. Like you
Hey
always
yo,
six
what
people
school
away
did
from
Ben Levy
something.
go to?
Georgia State. He went to
Okay.
Georgia State, and then he got drafted slick by the Salt Lake City. He was playing for
G-League.
their G League. He was playing for the G League, so I think he got drafted by Utah or whatever at that time. I don't know. I think he's still playing. Like I think he's playing overseas or something though now.
Yeah. All right, bet. I just want to check in. But yeah, everybody college team lost. I think Miami losing was the biggest one to me because we were undefeated, and then we got talks of Ward being Heisman and all that good stuff,
Mm-hmm.
which I kind
I
of
think that's
like.
still the Heisman.
Everybody else been talking about it, but I didn't think he was gonna be Heisman. But it's still he could still be in that
Who
conversation.
else? We talked
Yeah,
about it on
that's
the
what I was
previous.
gonna
We
say.
talked about
Still
it
in
on the
the
previous
combo. Still
episode,
in the
and
combo.
He's
I
still in
said
the
it's his
conversation
to lose.
because right now is like you got to think him, the running back from Boise State is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
Genty.
he's doing
Genty?
something. He's doing something crazy over there.
Yeah,
And then the media's pushing down Travis Hunter right now, which I give respect to because Travis Hunter is playing on both sides of the ball. And he's phenomenal on both
and he's
sides of the ball.
still
He,
doing it.
he ain't
Yeah,
he ain't like half assing it, and like oh he's okay. No, he's actually been an impact on defense and on offense. So like that's why I'm like the conversation is packed with people in there. It ain't like a couple of years where it was already dead set on two people and that was it. It was like this year, it's a collection of people that needs to be in that conversation of Heisman. But my thought process on Miami losing, damn. But long as we stay in that bowl talk and in that playoff talk, I'm okay. As of we stay in the playoff talk of anything.
Because y'all definitely got 6 wins, so y'all are bowl eligible.
They definitely going in
But
there. They definitely gonna be in the bowl.
My thing was always hated how the playoffs, where it's I guess to me, always hate I know where you could be number 2 and you would lose a game, and now you're number 10.
You can't play. You can't play.
Damn,
that
bro, I
so
lost one game. But the team that already lost one game before me, they number 3 though, and they lost another game, but they dropped down to 4. What?
That's exactly what I was about to say. But if another team, I hate it, and what I hate about it is it was a lot of committee, whatever they decide. You know what I'm saying? And so I now it's a lot more. We're letting the records decide what's going on, even though they still kind of have it funky by having the top of your divisions and this and that, blah blah blah. So you got a couple teams that's gonna have good records, but they ain't really play nobody who's gonna be going up there. But no, I think that was a good take, bro. I mean, what I sit down though and think about it first, addressing my team. Look, we ain't worth the shit this year. All right, Michigan, we ain't worth the shit this year. All right. But what I will say is we did what we need to do. And that's it. That's
y'all good for another 5 years.
That's all no, we good for another 20.
Wait,
you can only win one. You can only win one.
Oh, you're talking about okay, I get it.
Yeah, I'm talking about Michigan. Michigan. You can only win one.
I see.
I thought you were talking about something
only
else.
One team out of hundreds of teams in college football wins that natty. And I'm not saying it like Georgia and Bama and LSU and Florida when we was growing up and all these teams and the other squad. I'm not saying that a lot of these teams didn't go and do their thing a couple times within these years growing up, but I'm saying we did what we needed to do. We don't give a fuck about what they do. As for that,
I'm curious. I'm not a huge college football guy. What's other squad?
Just look up our rival. But as for that, you know what I'm saying? I did want to comment more on that Heisman talk though, because this is how I feel. When I look at it, yes, Cam did lose, but I personally got Travis Hunter number 1, Cam number 2, and Ashton number 3. And the reason why is I'll start from number 3. If you look at his attempts, bruh running like it's video game numbers, but the attempts is 20 plus attempts per game. Bruh, if you don't get these yards, I don't know what else you expect. Granted, you gotta be healthy and your body gotta be up to par and all that stuff is true. But that's the same case for Trav. That's the same case for Cam. You know what I'm saying? Now, when I go to Cam, I look at it and I say, bruh is leading a lot of good people. He's leading a team. He's doing his thing, undefeated, this, that. But I'm going to tell you the truth. I play with the niggas on NCAA. And the reason why I play with them is because their offense is stacked. The offense is stacked. It's explosive. It's boom, boom, boom. When I went and played with Colorado, I had one option on both sides of the field.
You got Jim Horn.
You got Horn. But if I wanted explosive,
yeah,
I have one option for explosive on both sides of the field, though. I'm talking about getting the interceptions. I'm talking about stopping some shit, just not letting my man even get anywhere. Travis doing that on the game, let alone in real life as well. And I say all that to say, that's why bro is number 1. He's on both sides making shit happen. It ain't like he's on both sides and just a part of it. He's getting open.
And they're winning.
They're winning.
They are in.
Okay, here's my question.
Hold on. Let me cook. Let me cook about the Heisman.
Go ahead.
So, because like I said last episode, I said it's Cam Ward's to lose. I felt like because even with Jaden Daniels last year, they went 9-3. They didn't play for the SEC championship. They weren't in the playoffs. They were in some rinky-dink bowl. So it's you can still win the Heisman as long as your team is at least ranked at a quality win. And he also did upset Alabama, which sometimes for LSU, that's their national championship. So That's their top rival. It was the end of the season. He won it. They say Heisman's are won in November. He was not in the race at all for the entire season. Everyone thought Caleb Williams would run it back, but then USC started losing a little bit. So everyone was kind of like, who's it going to go to? Who are we going to give it to? Quinn Ewers. Nobody really knew. Maybe people thought Carson Beck a little bit, but then November came. Along came LSU. So far,
Carson
November, Cam Ward has still been playing amazing. He has one slip up, but I think if he still wins that ACC title when they play SMU, I believe, who's a high ranked team as well. I think they only have one loss. So if he beats SMU in the ACC title, I don't see why he doesn't get it. Granted, what Travis Hunter is doing is amazing. I just know that it's a QB's award, and it's a QB's award to lose. Cam Ward has to not make the playoffs for him.
Before you keep going, I'm just real quick. Ward stats from the loss with Georgia Tech: 25 for 39, 348 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions.
Oh yeah, he gonna
Exactly.
do his work. Hey, I play with the nigga on the game.
Like what I'm saying is, I mean, I don't care. I'm not much a fan. I don't care about the Heisman. I prefer a championship. But with that being said, though, the numbers don't lie. But man, I think for me this past couple of years, I'm not a huge college football guy, but this is the most talk I've heard about so many different people in the Heisman conversation. It's not always a quarterback, I guess, in my mind. Is to me, the Heisman has become just a quarterback award, just like the NFL MVP award has become a quarterback award. So it's refreshing to have somebody possibly win the Heisman that's not a quarterback.
I mean, a couple years though. I think over the past few years, we've seen a couple anomaly players. Like I think even we've seen
during the COVID year. That was during the COVID year, but we still got to give him that credit.
Right. Historically, the NCAA always had like different defensive players and
that's exactly what I was about to say.
Win the Heisman.
But it just to me, it's always the conversation. We've always talked about quarterbacks. That's what it feels like. It's always a conversation about.
But let's go to the pros.
Let's 5 years, yes.
Let's go to the pros. Who do we talk about?
Just the quarterback.
First off, the whole game is played with helmets. So the whole thing is you don't really know the players like how you know players from other sports. Let alone we all know the quarterback because it's the number one important job in sports and to most people.
They always gonna have the ball in their hand.
That being said, it's like one of those situations where it's just like the glory and the pressure. You know what I mean? It's like we won the game thanks to the quarterback. We lost the game thanks to the quarterback. Running back then dropped the ball at the 1 yard line, and we lost the game thanks to the quarterback.
Right.
And what comes with the territory?
I think it's just. But that's what my question was going to be, because these guys do go from college to pro. Does Travis Hunter winning Heisman kind of secure a spot in that number one section? Because I know the talk with Sanders being number one. So
Sanders isn't going to be Cam Ward is going to be the first quarterback drafted. Let's start with that.
Let's start there.
Okay.
Sanders is nice. Sanders is a dog. Don't get me wrong. He's doing his thing. But like you said earlier, the numbers don't lie. I mean, Mel knows better. I think Mel's more of a better expert at this and that transition and looking at college football and going to this. But, I mean, the numbers don't lie. I think you look at Cam's numbers, and, I mean, it's astronomical compared to Shedeur. Shedeur is doing his thing, though. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying yards. I'm saying yards. Now,
yeah.
To be honest, I think Shedeur at this point, I think Shedeur is more like equipped and ready for the pro league than Cam Ward. I think Cam Ward, he's a great talent, but he still needs like some development.
I can see.
I only say that because
I can see that. Because Shedeur is quick.
It's an unfair advantage because he got Dion as his head coach, so Dion know what to look for at different levels of the game.
Well, I think he already working with these pro level.
Yeah.
And I think to your point, one thing I will give Shedeur is he's able to make quick reads when he needs to make quick reads. He's able to extend plays a little bit more when he needs to extend the plays.
Yeah, he has a good
ball
process.
Where he needs to.
Like,
but what
as
a
quarterback, you gotta know how to process, like you said, quick plays. Where the ball need to go, like check off.
What I'll give Cam is Cam is good at extending plays. And I think that's the reason why they lost this game last week. Is he's so good at extending plays. You saw he just got tackled from behind and he just like bobbled the ball and it dropped, but it's because he wasn't worried about the guy at that point because he's just thinking, oh, I didn't evade this, I didn't evaded that. All right, boom, I'm still looking up. Because once he found that read, dime. Oh my gosh, we would have been sitting here like perfect ball. But because he's still just looking and focused on that and not paying attention and thinking about like, yo, I didn't extended this play so long. Somebody's gonna probably get to me soon. I need to make my quick read. I need to get this ball out of my hand. If I plan on throwing this ball, I will give Shedeur that. He has that. He understands. It's kind of like that Brady. I think he makes great decisions. I can tell that he's been working with Brady.
Cam Ward has more of a Mahomes-esque type of that. Looking at the very first game against Florida, some of the throws he was making, I was like, oh, we're cooked. Because it was just like, oh, he's got that. He's got a different type of
he got an unorthodox kind of game.
Yeah, so I think with the right team, I think Shedeur fits more with the Giants than Cam Ward would fit with the Giants, just based off the Giants system. I'm just going off if the Giants are the first pick this year.
Yeah. Why are you going with the Giants to this point? If I was a GM in the league,
I can't remember.
I would pick Shedeur because he, like I said, he's more ready. He's a processor of the game at that level. So, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I think he
and
definitely has potential
the Heisman
to be.
Talk, I'm not going to lie, bro. I got to give it to Travis Hunter, man. Every week he make impact plays that put his team in a position to win. And my biggest knock on Buffalo was, y'all got Dion. Yeah, y'all got Travis. But y'all not winning. And guess what they did? They done turned it around. So if Colorado, if they make the playoffs, my Heisman winner is Travis Hunter for sure. Okay. For
sure. I can understand all those. I think the playoff ranking is about to drop in a minute, but
I was looking at the mock draft just while we was talking real quick.
What's going on?
What it's talking about? This just dropped yesterday morning. Looking at the draft, number 1 pick, they have Travis Hunter to the New England Patriots. They have Will Johnson, the Jacksonville Jaguars, from Will Johnson from Michigan. Cam Ward, number 3, to New Orleans Saints. And then after that,
Shedeur going to Dallas.
McMillan from Arizona to the Panthers.
Oh, okay.
Jalen Milroe to Alabama.
Oh yeah,
to Cleveland.
Milroe to Cleveland? Oh no, they gonna run. He gives me Deshaun Watson. His play style is very similar.
And then they have Shedeur Sanders at number 6 going to the Las Vegas Raiders.
A lot of people want to see that because
that's where he wants to go.
Yeah, that's what it's the Brady thing. But sometimes it don't always work out. A lot of people. Caleb Williams wanted to go to the Commanders.
I don't think it's going to work out.
That was you, Pat, that said that Cam will go before Shedeur?
Yeah. Cam is going to be the first quarterback off the list.
Yeah, they got him right now at number 3.
But he's a playmaker to the extent that
the Saints.
You see him extend play like shit gets blown up, and he extend plays.
But that's the thing. This plays into that conversation that a lot of people have been having is we're getting all these rookie quarterbacks, but are the teams that they're going to set up for him to succeed?
But it's never been that. When has it ever been that? Like, name a draft in any league that a team that I'll give you a perfect example. I'm gonna just leave it at this, and then I'll Victor Wembanyama.
Mm-hmm.
Where is he? Who's he playing for? Where was he drafted? Number 1. And he's playing for a franchise that currently has no chance over the past 2 years that he's been there. They ain't made none. It don't look like they got a chance this year.
That's different though.
You can't. Like they had a chance last year.
You can't make that comparison because it's basketball to football.
NFL is the same way.
You could be great at basketball,
the worst teams in the league.
Just like Wembanyama just won Rookie of the Year. That don't mean he out here like he's getting the shit. But it's different when you're a quarterback rookie, a rookie quarterback, and you getting fucking sacked 9 or 10 times.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Weird.
Look, so Caleb Williams.
Yes, it is. It's gonna destroy your
Williams.
confidence.
No, Caleb Williams has the chance to win offense or
They
rookie of the
voted
year.
Caleb
But the
Williams, like,
reason
they
why
voted
he's
your
not
boy
going to
Justin
win it is
Fields.
because
They just fired
Jaden Daniels is
they
playing out of his mind and
Caleb
playing
Williams
well.
just got sacked 9 times yesterday.
Look,
Yeah.
right, he did. You're right. But
Chicago
remember Washington last year. What were
they? Were
a lower bottom seed
but they
team.
weren't the worst.
They weren't the worst. Chicago wasn't the worst.
Yeah. So that's
the only reason
who got the number one pick. Chicago got the number one pick. They weren't the worst.
Oh yeah, Carolina was.
But what I'm saying is at the end of the day, you can't just expect, like, every league you go to a bad team. We're not talking about good teams getting picks next year. We haven't said, oh, who's the Chiefs gonna get? We haven't said anything about the Chiefs.
It's not about their first year. It's about those 2 or 3 years after that first one. What do you do? How do you adjust to fix your quarterback? For example, Carolina Panthers. Bryce Young was getting his ass tore apart that first rookie year. Sacked like a motherfucker. What did they do to improve that team for him to even be in the conversation of, damn, he has improved as a quarterback? They have done nothing. They literally did nothing.
That's what these teams do. They draft a quarterback.
It means nothing.
Number one.
It means nothing.
Then they put him out there and be like, figure it out.
Bryce Young. It's about what the team has done.
Bryce Young, it is looking
that's
horrible.
For example, but look, prime example of one who's made it to the Let me say a prime example of one who's made it to the Super Bowl though. Joe Burrow. Yep. Joe Burrow's sack numbers has not changed. And he made it to the bowl, but the reason he's there's no exceptions. There is no exceptions.
Yes, he is.
They're all in the same. They all have the same job.
Joe Burrow will be Joe Burrow regardless of where the fuck he was at.
Joe Burrow also got somebody that he's linked in with that they've been literally balling together before all this went down. Him and Jamar Chase was linked in. So guess what?
That shit don't matter out of Devontae Adams and Aaron Rodgers.
Hey, look here.
That shit don't matter.
Me and you are cool. We already, guess what? Right now we're locked in. Aaron Rodgers and first of all, Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams.
Derek Carr and Devontae
Adams. Aaron Rodgers
is like 60 years old.
Okay, Derek Carr and Devontae Adams is
40.
Aaron Rodgers needed more
time. Okay,
you just don't know.
Hold on. We got to give him the Derek Carr one. We got to give him the Derek Carr one.
Devontae was 30 at the time when he pulled up on Derek Carr.
And they went to college together. They went to
college together. They played together in college. Devontae Adams.
Fresno State. But they don't count.
Hold on.
Who? I'm trying to say who. I'm trying to hear who.
Devontae.
Oh, Devontae Adams and Derek Carr. Okay.
Yeah, they went to Fresno State together.
But I'm saying this all, like, I see what you're saying. I agree with you. But I'm gonna go again. CJ Stroud. Houston wasn't shit.
Again, he's a but yeah, wild receiver.
So we're just gonna keep saying this is an exception.
No.
Buffalo.
I'm gonna say this. I'm
gonna be honest with you.
He had Nico Collins and
had a great first year. He had a great first year. But now that we're past that first year, ain't shit.
I said this. Kooley, I told you this when you said he's better than Jalen Hurts. I said, what?
The same thing is gonna happen.
We ain't even seen it yet.
That team didn't change. Ain't nothing. It's cool when you punch them in the face.
I just be trying to hate on y'all sometimes.
The same thing happened to Patrick Mahomes. The same thing happened to Lamar Jackson.
Fuck up every time.
Are we not going to remember history? The same thing happened to Patrick Mahomes. The same thing happened to Lamar. The same thing happened to Joe. The same thing happened to Jalen Hurts. After their first year, when everybody knew about them, they struggled a little bit. After that year, they broke up. It's what happens. It's okay.
That was in my statement.
We also have to remember CJ has injuries.
It's not about their first year. It's about those years afterwards. What do your team do for that quarterback? That's going to tell the story of everything.
Cincinnati. Yes, you're right. I get what you're saying. Cincinnati went and got him a true number one.
Yes.
Philly went and got him a true number one. No shade to Devontae.
Yeah, they did.
So certain teams are doing that. And then sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Just look at Houston. They went and got him a true number. Well, I can't even say. Actually, no. Let me not say.
They already had a number one. They
literally went and got someone that was a number one. But guess what?
Bryce Young has no number one.
Out the door. So stop. We can I
Bryce
love
Young doesn't have any number one.
A lot. But guess what? Diggs just got older and he has a lot of
Bryce Young doesn't. Caleb Williams does. I like
Bryce
DJ
Young
Moore,
don't
but
even
he's
got
a
a
number
nigga to tote the ball for real. But
DJ Moore is number two.
But Bryce Young, his number one is Keenan Allen, who's been barely hanging on by.
That's Caleb.
That's Caleb. That's Caleb.
And he has DJ Moore.
Yeah.
He has two number twos and threes.
That's Bryce Young.
In that same breath, this is what I'm saying though. So you can have a team with all this, and you can have a team with nothing. But at the end of the day, it's either you a baller or you not. And Danny Dimes came in the league. He had a decent wide receiver. He had Saquon.
What decent wide receiver?
That man is not Danny Dimes.
Odell?
Decent wide receivers. Yeah, he had Odell at the time when he first got there, I believe.
Danny who?
I don't think he was out of there
Daniel
yet.
Jones.
But they had two
options
at that first year.
Give him a nickname.
That's what they call him, man. That's what they call him out there in New York. But I'm saying, it's a lot of different situations where it's like, bro.
No, ain't no Danny Dimes, Danny Nickel. Ain't even Danny Nickel.
Danny Penny.
Danny Penny. Whatever you want to call him.
Penny was.
What you say, Playboy?
Danny, no. He's not even Danny. He's not even Danny Penny.
No.
He's Danny Donation.
He giving that ball away, right, man?
Give it up sacks, give it up the ball, man. Giving up wins. Oh, come on, man.
He giving up the draw first night.
I ain't gonna hold you, dog.
So they just dropped. They just dropped the college football rankings.
That boy went stupid. Giving up. They
just dropped the college football
Kelly
rankings.
Rowland song.
That man, he got out of hand real quick.
Georgia
I can't believe Pat tried to slide it. He tried to we ain't gonna hit it.
12.
They
dropped them boys out the top 10. Georgia is barely in the top 12 rankings.
Boo.
So we got Oregon. Let me see if I can find the actual
over there.
Let me see if I can find the actual bracket.
Well, we're not making a playoff.
Before we really close out on this NFL talk though, I just want to say this.
What's up?
I want to talk about Drake May real quick. Just real quick. Nothing, no, like, all this crazy stuff.
Have we even talked about NFL?
What? We talking about
quarterbacks.
I thought we were talking about college football though.
No, we were talking about quarterbacks.
We were just talking about.
We were just talking about quarterbacks in the NFL.
But we were just talking about.
Anyways, I was just wanting to say Drake May, right? For me. Is he having a great first year? No, but his line has been doing good. But he has no weapons. Now I want to see what he do next year, and see what happens when he has a weapon.
Who do y'all play this week?
This week I don't even know who the fuck we play this week.
Please don't ruin that man's career.
Who? Ruin who career?
TH, bro.
Play the Rams.
TH, brother.
Did anybody watch the Rams last night against the Dolphins? Did anybody watch that?
Talking about Travis Hunter?
Yeah.
He gonna love it. He'll love it in up there.
Oh gosh. Poor brother. He better hope he go to Jacksonville.
Why?
Take it home, man.
He's in Colorado and he's a bunny hopper. He's gonna love it.
Whoa. He is an engaged young man. Getting married to a young lady from the beautiful, beautiful city of Savannah, Georgia.
Oh, for real?
Not to say that I do research on the man. I'm just saying.
But what is she a bunny though?
No, I'm just saying. I seen them online. You know, we all see the clips. I think they do. We do little like TikTok dances and stuff with his girl. But
okay, that's cool.
No, she's from Savannah, but she's not a bunny. She's Hispanic.
Okay. Is she from Savannah?
What school you can see her.
What school she went to?
I don't know all that.
I see. She's followed by a couple of our friends. Yes. Okay, very well. I'll be quiet then.
That's a different shade of bunny.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that. Look, I ain't saying that like everybody needs to go look her up. Everybody needs to go do all that. I ain't saying all that. All I'm saying is ATH.
She went to Kennesaw State. That's crazy.
All I'm saying is, bro.
Shit, Pat might know about.
Relax. No, dog, relax, bro. God, Jesus. I'm trying to rep for the man. I don't know nothing about. Look, no. Trav, I gotta send my own disclaimer. I don't know nothing about nothing. Wish y'all the best in marriage.
Oh yeah,
I'm
I'm gonna say
saying?
we
Love
like
Trav.
6 years older than him.
I need Trav.
We don't
You
know.
know,
We don't
just
know.
wishing y'all the best.
I've been campaigning for Travis in New England for the longest.
For sure.
And hope that you continue
Really,
and you go ahead
I'm
and get
not gonna
that
lie.
Heisman,
Not
brother.
gonna
You go
lie.
ahead and get that Heisman, man.
I was
real.
campaigning last year for us to pick Marvin Harrison Jr.
You were.
And
you was.
I wanted us to pick Michael Penix Jr. But whatever.
Oh man, Frank, y'all not even using him. Don't get me wrong. Kirk is playing 5. Kirk is on 5.
Oh,
hold on, how you gonna be mad? But then just a second ago, he talking about. See, this is what I was telling y'all. Quarterbacks shouldn't be just thrown into the fire immediately. Blah blah blah. But then mad that they not even putting him out there to get fucked up. Mad that they not putting him out there to ruin his confidence.
No, because it's like, why draft this man? Like, come on, man.
You sound like a fan. Shut
you
up.
See why? Because he up next.
I felt like because he's not going to be up next. Kirk Cousins going to be playing in Atlanta for at least. Cousins at least has 3 more years in Atlanta.
Okay, and that's fine.
3.
What's the point?
Penix is not young. Penix he's like our age. He's like 26, 27.
Penix is not old. We're not gonna sit here and act like that shit is old. See,
this man won't be starting until he's about 30. If that's the case.
Do y'all realize that within the next 10 years, the new thing is gonna be to play till you're about 40?
Bro, you're unk status already. We're all unk status. Stop it.
I mean, I got
we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I feel like a quarterback at that age, he should be starting to play soon, at least next year.
You know I'm unk out here. I'm big unk.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm unk for sure.
For sure, unk.
I'm just saying.
Uncle P.
Penix out there, he gonna be playing around soon. Later, we're gonna be seeing on TikTok on them 30 and up clips.
Bro, he just don't. I think I like what they got going. All of their skill players are young. The Falcons, they got all young skill players to where it's like, all right, bro, you play with Kirk. Y'all get used to this. He's gonna learn how Kirk plays too, but he's also gonna have his own flair. Y'all gonna run with him in practice. At some point, he's gonna take Kirk's
and
job.
He's playing. He got reps in practice with the Warrens. Don't get it messed up. He playing with Drake London, Mooney, and all them boys.
Yeah,
at some point he's going to take
Kirk is playing
job.
Great. It's not going to be
probably.
This season.
It could be
not
next year.
It could be. Kirk got to fall off next season.
It could be.
You don't pay Kirk that much money.
What happened with Brett
not
Favre?
Play next season?
What happened with Brett Favre?
He wasn't on a. He also didn't just re-sign a contract to the Packers.
Brett Favre got knocked out.
He was also much older.
He was 40 years old.
Brett
Favre was damn near about to die on the field, and they had to pull the man off the field.
Kirk Cousins is not in that condition, though.
Bro, but
Kirk Cousins is throwing for 500 yards.
As this show goes on, we shall never mention that man's name again.
Brett Favre.
Stop that.
Oh, I used to rock with him, and then it just was too much.
Whoa! So what's up with that?
What you mean?
I think I got to do my research.
What you mean?
What?
If y'all know
what,
I gotta find out why he don't like Brett Favre.
Oh yeah,
because he's stealing from people.
He's taking food stamps.
He's a thief.
He's stealing from the old, from the old,
He's stealing from the Leicester though.
It's different when the YNs be stealing from these people out here, and you can move and you can.
What, a millionaire?
But you're a millionaire stealing from old people? Get out of my face. And then you gonna sit there and go to court talking about something.
Yeah.
Nah, brother.
What did he say? He got something with a P.
Parkinson's disease. He said he had Parkinson's. Don't get me wrong. That's the lame
shake
part.
that money
That's
off your wallet then. Nigga.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Stealing the money ain't lame. Stealing the money ain't lame, bro. If you can get away with it, do you? Because we not gonna act like majority of these millionaires don't do them.
Oh yeah, for sure. We're
not gonna act like that.
That's what
I'm saying. Same standard.
And get money from the government and all that shit.
On the Parkinson's.
But don't claim a disease you don't have. You
know
what I'm saying? That's
like he trying to.
That's lame.
Come on. Trying to get, but anyway, Frank, who do y'all play? Speaking of the Falcons, going back to the Falcons, who do they play this week?
The Broncos. We play like the number 2, number 3 defense in the league.
Okay.
So we gonna see.
I mean, you see what they just did with the Chiefs?
Yeah, with the Chiefs, bruh. How? And I knew it too. I said they're gonna block it. He's either gonna miss it or they're gonna block it.
They always gonna escape out.
Gonna block it, bro. I'm like,
bro,
Frank,
I don't, Frank, I want you to go on your thing with the Falcons, but let me just say this, bro. The Chiefs is having a Patriots
No,
year.
no, we're not talking about them yet. We're talking about the Falcons. Anywho,
They're having a
yeah,
Patriots
man.
year, bro. That's all. That's all I got to
We need
say.
a new kicker.
They're having a Patriots year.
We just the
You don't fuck with Young Wei Koo? Young Ho Koo?
Okay, this is the thing about Young Wei Koo.
Young Ho?
When he on fire, he's the best kicker in the league. But when he cold,
he's not
making nothing
anymore.
for the next 4 games.
Jake Elliott is the best kicker in the league.
If we need to rely on Koo for the next 4 games, we out the playoffs. So yeah, man, we either gotta sign a new kicker just to put some fire on his behind. Be like, hey, all right now.
I think y'all did though.
At any moment, you could get pulled, or we gotta just replace him.
But you gotta understand, Koo don't look like the type of player for NFL that's really like 3 years was probably enough. I reached my goal.
You made your money.
So I'm
just
saying.
Say that. I'm not gonna say
that.
Yeah,
we done got
all I'm saying is, my apologies. But all I am saying is I don't think he's the best kicker in the league anymore. But I do believe when wasn't he there during that Super Bowl run?
No, we had Matt Bryant.
Okay, so he came a little bit after that. When he did get
Matt Bryant is an all-time great
kicker. He was a top kicker for sure.
Yeah.
So you can't put Koo in a position where, and we do it a lot. We can't put Koo in a position where he got to win the game. Like that's not him anymore. So
yeah.
And as far as the Falcons, hey, listen, the Saints. This was a Super Bowl. This was the only game they was getting up for the rest of the season.
Haven't y'all already played them twice?
No, we played them one before. We beat them the last time.
Oh, so that was the second time y'all played them?
This is the second time.
Okay, so y'all already finished y'all series with them. Okay.
Yeah. So this coach just got fired. They ain't had nothing to lose. So.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You get got sometimes, man.
Detroit, who y'all got this week?
I actually really need to. I haven't had the chance to really watch any of the games. I'm not even gonna cut. I haven't watched any football. I've been watching some the highlights and stuff like that, but I don't really like to say I watched the game or be like, oh, I seen what happened or anything like that because I feel like that's fake. You gotta watch the game.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So, but I just seen we got the Jags this week. If you see me looking off, y'all, I'm looking at the NBA tournament started today. So I'm just looking at the game. But so what'd you say?
No one asked.
What'd you say?
No one asked.
Wait. So why are you talking?
So just go ahead and tell us.
Because if no one asked, then it wouldn't be a bother.
Tell us about Detroit.
But if no one
was asking,
it wouldn't be a bother to you.
Tell us about Detroit.
But if no one asked, it wouldn't be a bother.
Detroit.
So if it wasn't a bother to you, so why are you talking?
Tell us about Detroit.
Why are you talking?
Tell us
about
Detroit. Tell us about Detroit.
Tell you when you stop talking.
When you
stop talking, once you stop talking, I'll tell you all about it.
Tell us about Detroit.
I'll tell you all about it once you stop talking.
See, Najee acting up because his little team don't won this week.
I'll tell you all about it once you stop talking.
He acting brand.
No, we in the hunt. Don't worry.
Oh,
we in the hunt for
Travis.
Not
this again. Not this again.
We in the hunt
Back
for
to
Travis.
Detroit.
Yeah,
y'all making the playoffs?
We in the hunt for Travis. No, we not making the playoffs.
We in the hunt for Hunter.
We in the hunt for Travis.
We made a nice pickup.
Y'all not in the hunt.
Pickup.
No, you're not getting it. We're in the hunt for Travis.
Nigga,
so y'all gotta take just enough.
Just enough. They're losing. They're losing on purpose, is what he's saying.
I better hope Jacksonville go number one. Because if Jacksonville go number one, they taking Travis. They're not taking.
They're throwing game.
So you got to make sure you don't tank too much or enough.
You can't be talking like this when you just got there.
I can talk how I want to talk. I can talk how I want to talk.
You just got to Detroit.
I can talk how I want to talk.
Sooner or later, you're gonna be in that Kenneth range.
I can talk how I want to talk.
NFC open season. Okay.
I can talk how I want to talk. That's the hometown. I've always repped the hometown. Always been happy for it.
Okay.
Nah, but when y'all make fun of me for repping everything in Georgia, I don't want to hear that.
Nobody does.
Nobody care about them.
Nobody makes fun of you.
Why would you? We're all we all have like lived there for over 10 years. You know what? I'm not even.
I don't give a fuck about Georgia.
I'm happy to see.
My sister goes to
UGA.
Well, went to UGA. So
I'm not really
as
happy
much
to
as
see the
I
Falcons.
hate seeing the Bulldogs win, I still
I've never
want my
liked the
sister
Falcons
happy.
ever.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really too happy about the Falcons, except for big days. But I am happier to see UGA, and I'm happy to see like the Hawks do well.
Yeah,
and the Braves.
Okay.
And the Braves.
Okay, let me shut up.
Yeah, that's all. You should have been doing that.
My Eagles.
But yeah.
Hey, you still
fly, Eagles fly.
No, I mean the nigga's been talking the whole time. I couldn't even.
All right, finish.
Nigga in the hunt. He's in the hunt.
That nigga's in the hunt.
I'm explaining this fucking hunt and shit, but you want me to talk about? But no. I think, bro, we can definitely continue on the streak, continue doing what they're doing, and continue winning games, bro. I don't know about. I'm just interested to see how everything plays out in the playoffs and shit like that because missing Aiden, but we did add that defensive lineman, I believe, from Cleveland.
No, that boy Quentin Mitchell.
I forgot his name.
Quentin Mitchell, a dog. I think y'all gonna be all right.
I think we'll be all right. I think that's a good addition. You know what I mean? Not really replacement. And then later when he comes back, I think it's gonna be even better.
I think Quentin Mitchell got like 5 or 6 sacks on the season. So y'all gonna get pressure. It just
y'all had a good game against Houston. Y'all came back. Jared Goff, he kind of sold the game.
I don't know if I would say we had a good game, but we came back and we
y'all did enough to
win. We won. As the Chiefs has been doing, they've been winning nasty games, and we won a nasty game. We did what we had to do, win the trenches.
My Eagles have been winning some nasty games. We on a 6-game win streak, 7-2.
My Eagles,
we out here.
You can't say that after this past win. This past win.
Oh no, not this past one. Not this past one. I'm referring to maybe I would say what was a tough one?
No,
Jacksonville. Even though this shouldn't have been like that.
Dallas. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Suck.
I hate that damn song.
What? Fly Eagles Fly?
Fly Eagles Fly shit. I hate
Fly Eagles Fly.
Hey.
I hate that.
Hey.
What a hater.
I ain't got nothing to say to that, man.
I don't know what it is. I truly have no idea what it is.
I'm not a big fan of it. I don't really sing it that much. I don't even really like the phrase "Fly Eagles Fly" that much. I think
it's the fans that sing that song.
It's very college football-esque to me. I feel
this
one
don't count. If you beat the Cowboys this season, that don't count because you beating on a dead body, on a ghost. That don't count.
Hey, that's okay. A win is a win.
Like what Jerry Jones said about
we had to do this to win the division because we got a big game coming up. This is the Commanders.
That's true.
I wouldn't say this is the Commanders' first real test, but because the first one was against Baltimore.
No, that's true. Y'all needed this game as much as y'all needed.
This is their first division test because he's not. Yeah. Jaden Daniels isn't. He's going to beat up the Giants. And then the Cowboys aren't really them this year. So in the division, this is his first real division. This will be his only divisional test this year is against us because the other two teams are not that good.
It's going to be a shootout. I think it's going to be a shootout.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's either going to be a shootout or a really defense or a real slow game. I don't feel like it's going to be anything in between. It's either going to be high scoring or low scoring. Either we going to have 30s.
I got the Eagles. I got y'all winning 31 to 28.
I'm okay with that. I say 34-27. I don't know, maybe a few points more. But I think the offense is getting it together. Defensively, we're looking great. If Gardner Johnson could just catch these picks, we'd have 3 extra turnovers. Because it's he always is dropping picks, the worst moment. But he had one last week against Dallas. We started off slow, which I didn't like at all. But that's just what Jalen Hurts does. That's why he got pulled out the national championship game. I say it all the time. He's a slow starting quarterback. Granted, the year we went to the bowl, I feel like that was his exception. But last week against Jacksonville was the first time we scored in the first quarter. We're just a slow team right now. With new offensive coordinator every single year. So it's always going to take a minute. But I'm okay with it right now. As long as we finish these games the way we need to finish them. I like us for the win against the Commanders on a Thursday. I think it's at home, which will help. Our home crowd is one of the best in the league. So I like the way we're looking. Saquon is looking, money's well spent. A.J. Brown, Devontae doing their thing. Dallas Goedert back from injury. We unstoppable right now. The defense, the Georgia defensive line is still cooking. Nakobe Dean is showing into somebody as Brandon Graham retires. Quinyon Mitchell, rookie cornerback, is starting to become
He need to retire. He old.
I think Quinyon Mitchell, if he starts getting some picks this season, could be defensive rookie of the year, but we'll see about that. But
are y'all playing Nolan? Is Nolan playing?
Nolan Smith, not as much because he's playing off the line, and we still kind of have that line, the defensive end. We still got not Reddick, but we still got Sweat and somebody else off the line, but not as much. And then Zach Bond. Oh my God, Zach Bond, the pickup from the Saints, one of the best linebackers I think in free agency that we picked up. He is balling. He is making tackles. He's commanded the defense. Then them two white boys, Blankenship and Dejean, whatever his name is.
Oh, Blankenship, that dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. You've been delusional up until that point, but Blankenship is that guy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are bringing the white cornerback back, and I'm okay.
No, you're not. Denver Broncos got a dog at cornerback too, and he white.
Bringing it back because it used to be. I don't think it ever really was, but anyway.
I actually think when they started, like, there was a stat that came up and said that it was like years, or that was the first time that they've had two starting white cornerbacks on a team.
We got a safety and a corner, and we letting Cooper do punt returns. Come on, man. And we got a white running back, the one from Clemson. We just plugging these little white boys in when we can.
Y'all the New England Patriots, for sure.
For sure. Hey, the hoodie. Well, shit. What else y'all want to talk about? Are y'all ready to get up out of here?
Speaking of New England,
I know we ain't got it really. I mean, it matters, but who do you think who gonna win the NBA Cup this year?
NBA Cup. That's hilarious.
Who think gonna win the NBA Cup?
The Timberwolves. Sure. I don't know.
I'll be down for the Timberwolves, actually. They seem like they got a point to prove so far this year. I don't think right now. I think them Cavaliers.
I'm gonna say Dallas.
Let's go with
Dallas or the Timberwolves.
Do we have to go with who's gonna win? Can we go with matchup?
What do you mean? Okay.
Like, give me a Western team and give me an Eastern team.
I'll probably say it probably might be Minnesota and the Celtics.
Yeah.
See what that matchup looks like. I'll be okay with that. I don't think that 12-0 record that the Cavs got. I don't believe in that. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't believe in it.
I don't believe the Cavs.
We literally saw that last year with Orlando. I don't believe it. I'm sorry. They will be competing for the NBA TV championship in the playoffs.
TV championship. That's hilarious.
I don't believe in them.
Dang, this is tough, bro. I'm not gonna cap. Honestly, y'all want to hear like a sleeper team?
All right, let me hear it.
The Hornets.
That's true.
If they can get their shit together.
The only problem is that team depends on LaMelo. If he gets hurt, it is over. It just the whole season just ends.
But if they fully can get like their shit together, they really can make some shit shake. They be running.
If LaMelo stays healthy and they don't have no off-court problems, they're good.
But
okay, if that's your dark horse, my dark horse, and shout out to my Bay partner, he was talking about him. Houston.
I like Houston for a dark horse. This nigga left off that.
That nigga said mic drop.
I'm out. But nah, I ain't gonna lie. All right, so I got from the West. I think I got the Warriors.
Oh yeah.
I think I got the Warriors.
Okay, that's actually that's interesting.
I don't, bro. The nigga Steph is.
I think it's like everybody else around Steph,
and everybody else is playing well.
Activity.
They're playing well. They have to keep up with that productivity, though. So that's what it boils down to. I can see Golden State versus. I see the Celtics.
You know what?
But
are they a dark horse if I say Memphis Grizzlies?
That's a dark horse.
Oh shit!
Are they a dark horse?
That's a dark horse.
I feel like they was disrespected last year because John Morant wasn't around.
Well, duh.
Yeah, Ja wasn't there.
It wasn't disrespected. They was just not good.
I'm saying the disrespect where part comes in is he's back and they're not talking about them.
I mean, they're mentioning Ja.
You know, it's a what have you done for me? And it's been a minute. It's been a minute because you got to think about
Ja.
You got to think about it. He wasn't there at all last season. We can count the weeks or something like that, but he was barely there last season. So the last time we saw the Grizzlies good was the year the Nuggets won.
The year
That's
before
like 2
that.
years ago. So it's like it's been a while. So it's not really like, oh, we disrespected you. It's like, bro, so much has happened since then.
He's not
you
the
got to
young.
show
He's
it.
not the young guy on the block no more. He's not.
No, not at all.
Yeah,
not
for
at
sure.
all.
No.
He's not Unk, but he's not the young guy no more. Brother, you got like what 5 years now under your belt now? Maybe.
No, more than that. They're the 2017 draft. Him and Zion, I think.
So 7 years.
Now that there is a disappointment. That's a disappointment in its own. Fucking Zion.
Hold on, let's let Kooley finish. He said Houston and what?
Houston, yeah, they walked out the door and came back.
Nah, I was just saying Houston, Jalen Green. They got Van Fleet. They got Dylan Brooks. Like they got a good squad, but they young.
Dylan Brooks.
I think it's gonna be Warriors versus Knicks.
Oh no, I don't know the name of their big man because I watched him the other night. We can look it up. Get the name of their big man. Houston Rockets big man.
Alfred Sengun.
Mini Joker.
He's a dog.
Yeah. That's baby Joker.
Nah, that's baby Joker for real. He got the whole package. He hitting them with the spin. They spin to
the whole package though. Hey yo,
the whole game.
Hey yo,
he dropping 30 with the same. He said he gonna do the same move. So they stop it.
Oh man!
Hey, I take the Warriors.
He has no remorse.
I'm going OKC.
I don't trust OKC
right now.
You're right. No chat. I don't know.
How long?
I don't know. Like 10 weeks.
10?
Oh shit!
You're learning, brother.
That's tough.
I learned from my brother's mistakes.
Like 8 to 10 weeks. But did y'all see the fall?
Yeah,
that bad.
That shit was nasty.
That shit look bad. And they talking about this only happens to big 7-foot. Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. Let that shit been a 5-foot man who jumped that high and just fell down.
Done.
That man was gonna splat.
Done.
That hip was gonna be done for it. Just like it. That shit look horrible.
Oh, he got a hip pointer injury?
He like went up for the block, boom, and then like boom. Out. I'm gonna tell you his problem. The nigga needs to lift some weights because he blocked the shot, but he's so weak that it like flew him back. Nah, he need to keep going. Pause.
It just don't look like it because he
flew him back, and he fell. It landed on his hip, and he like instantly just rolled over, just like like you could tell, like he's like, oh, I can't even put no pressure.
I think he either need a workout or he need some more nutrition in his diet because Drake London did the same thing. Drake London went up on your boy Diggs, monster, fell on his hip. He was in the next game. The next game, he played the full game.
Can I say this though?
It hit different on that hardwood though.
Is it bad if I'm not happy that Joel Embiid is back?
Whoa, wait.
We let the first.
No. Go ahead, Pat.
No, we let the first one slide.
No. Go ahead, Pat. Because that's a real term.
Kooley.
That's a real term. Come on.
But Kooley. Come on, bro.
What did he say?
What did I say? No remorse.
What did he say?
I said the hardwood. He said, whoa.
No, you did it. It's
what
not
I said?
The hardwood isn't the problem.
Pause.
Yeah, I was about to say pause. It might be the problem. It might be the problem.
I'm calling BS.
What did he say? What did this man
say? He said he's hitting the hardwood hard. He said no, hitting that hardwood is different. He said hitting that hardwood.
No, I did not say that. He lied. I did not say different.
He said it's different hitting that hardwood because you were talking about Drake London. He said, but it is different hitting that hardwood.
That's not a pause.
That's enough.
That's not a pause.
Hey, that's not a
pause.
No, Frank.
No, that's not a pause.
Oh God.
Yellow card, buddy.
Super ultra mega.
That's
we let the first one slide. What was it he just said like a few minutes ago? We let that one slide.
I don't even remember.
I'm putting this one in the books.
That's not a pause, bro.
Putting this one in the books.
Where my challenge flag at? I don't like that call. I don't like that call.
That's crazy. But I want to say is I'm not excited about Joel Embiid being packing. I'm really not.
I'm good on it. I'm watching him play right now. Just kind of like, bro, just stop.
I mean, it's like bro, he ruins the game.
It's too much.
I don't like it. I just don't like him. I don't know.
It's not good. It's bad.
There's nothing. I think it's the same thing that James Harden had in like 2017. I think everybody's starting to feel that same way. He's manipulated the game too much.
Yes and no. Because James Harden, when he did the shit, it was extra yes, but you knew he had a bag.
Hold on.
So you knew he could get to the bucket. He knew he could shoot. You know that. Okay. Joel Embiid is like he's doing it, and it's like, bro, you're not even trying.
He's spamming it, and it's at the point where this all he got.
I think the problem with it be because what he does is like it's sometimes not all the way, but it's Draymond-esque. But since we know that's part of Draymond's game, we accept it. Embiid, it's like, bro, you don't have to do this. Draymond has to because he can't do nothing else.
No, that's a fact.
Embiid, you don't have to do this,
You're not
bro.
that bad.
That shit looks nasty. That shit looks nasty. He be doing a lot and like you flailing, you doing all this, you're trying to draw fouls and doing it. Like beginning of the
built like an Escalade.
Like, bro, you can drop 70
rebound. And Cat's right there, and instead of like trying to make a bucket or do anything, he's like, "Oh, Cat might overplay. I'm gonna just throw the ball up, throw it up, and just act like up." Bro, that shit looks stupid. That's Draymond.
What pisses me off is it's so bad to the point where he took that shit to the Olympics, and everybody was like, "Nigga."
Everybody was like, bro, come on,
get
bro.
Your big ass bro.
That's low key. Well, I didn't want him to play for us, but we needed a big man.
That's all.
One thing I will say about the in-season tournament, since they already take away the in-season tournament, they be traveling all around the coast throughout the season anyway. Why don't you why do we have to divide the East? Let's make it like an actual tournament where we just put them in a pool. Let's not divide them into. They're already in divisions anyway.
A full 32. And so I think the reason why a little bit to that, he might know a little bit better, but I think the reason might be because, I mean, you played your team already. You played these teams in the conference 4 times already.
Yeah.
So they're just adding those conference games into the tournament.
Yeah, basically. It's like, why don't we mix it up? Like, why does each little group have to be it's Cleveland, Orlando, Detroit? Bro, they already play each other.
It's kind of like with the Mavs and the Warriors, right? They play 4 times a year. So what's the problem with having 2 out of those 4 games being the in-season tournament?
No. What I'm saying is mix the conferences. Like, why does it still have to be East and West? Why can't it be like the Warriors, the Nets, the Pistons, and then the Timberwolves? That's the
group. I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like, mix up the group. Why does it have to be a conference base?
Because even what they do is
you're basically only playing conference games.
The West pool.
It's not an East-West thing. Leave that for the playoffs. Let the playoffs be an East-West thing. This NBA Cup, let it just be all the teams mixed into something.
That makes sense.
And you divide it based off of your standing in your conference last year, like the 4th seed in this conference.
That's what they do per side. So they divide it based off the standings and per side, if that makes sense. So I take my statement back about the conference games a little bit, but you still get your conference games in the mix. But that was last year. Now they're going straight off not really, but they're going straight off of standings. They're going based off of standings, and they're just gonna do it off of the East standings and the West standings. But I do agree, leave that East versus West shit to the playoffs.
If you mix it up, that would be great for TV. But also, it's kind of like I look at it as this: you do that tournament, like the Warriors. Say the Warriors have the Celtics in their pool, right?
Mm-hmm.
They already played them twice anyway. One they played them one in Golden State and one in Boston. That's just what it is. Why make both of those games the cup games if they're already?
Because now y'all might play
I'm not
3
saying
times
make them
this
the
year.
cup game.
Y'all might play 3 times this year. This year though. Next year y'all might play just those 2 times.
Yeah, it's just for 1 year because it's most likely y'all won't be in the same group next year. Because I think after a 4-year rotation, then you would start to see repeats because of the amounts of teams. I think that's more math we'd have to get into.
I mean, probably not, because usually the top 4 teams has been the top.
Oh yeah, you're right. So let's not do it off of seeding. Let's pool it. Let's do it like a lottery.
I just feel
I still think seeding. I mean, you can still do your thing.
I would like them to do lottery. Just do lottery.
Just do 4 teams. For Group A, this team, this team, this team, this team. For Group B, this team, this team, this team.
I think the more random the matchup, I think the more better for the
soccer.
fans.
Yes, they do it in soccer.
Is it based off a lottery or is it based off
for the Champions League? Because this is what I'll use the Champions League for example. They'll take everybody's top 4 winners from each conference in Europe, each country. They take the top 4 and then they put them in a pool to separate the groups. I mean, they put them in a lottery, like a drawing to separate the groups. So yeah, they do that. So it would be the same for this. You take the 32 teams.
I think you have better matchups
because soccer does that. They take the 32 teams eligible, and they take.
If you do that, if you're going to do that, then let's go ahead and keep the All-Star break where it's that. I think they just returned back to it last year, but let's go ahead and keep it an official back to the East versus West stuff. If we're going
to for sure, keep that the same. But I'm saying for the in-season tournament, let's make it more random instead of this.
But let's go ahead and mix it up for at least one of the things. Don't have it always East versus West, because after a while you get bored of it. After a while,
it's basically like watching 2 playoffs.
It ends up running its tail.
Thank you, Kooley.
It's like It's like watching 2 playoffs a season,
and with a cooler court. That's it.
Yeah,
but it's supposed to be. You're supposed to have a tournament with the playoff intensity, but it's not the championship. So,
and I think you add that intensity when you make it more random. And now you got Boston and the Lakers who are rivals in the same group trying to get out. You know,
that's
that's cool. Or you got Boston versus the Lakers in the elimination round, and the winner gets to go to the championship game. Like that'd be hard. Or they meet in the well, they could meet in the championship.
Town ain't big enough for the both of them.
You could literally have it where this team, like Atlanta, has to play New York, and the winner goes on. You already know there's beef already there. So boom, you already have that's how you build more rivalries.
Oh, you could go Dallas. You could go Dallas.
I don't want to dilute that. I don't want to dilute the rivalries.
That's true.
Hey,
you can have Cali versus
those for Christmas games.
There's no way you can dilute a rivalry.
Yes,
the only way you dilute a rivalry is like how they do with the Celtics and Lakers, which I enjoy that rivalry, but we don't need to see them every Christmas against each other.
Are y'all not tired of seeing the Redskins or the Commanders versus Dallas on Thanksgiving?
That's annoying.
Dallas on Thanksgiving period.
Like that shit's annoying. Like
speaking of, we got that coming up. I forgot.
And then I think it's Detroit versus the Giants, or Detroit or the Giants.
Detroit versus like the Packers or the Bears,
or something. The Packers.
It's always a division game.
It's the same shit. I'm tired.
It's always division games.
I ain't gonna lie. Every year during Thanksgiving, that Packers and Bears game is disgusting. It'd be like 15-2.
But it'd be like a cold. It's like it's an old school. It's one of them old
history.
If you like,
this is the first Super Bowl. I don't care.
Yeah, if you into that. See, but some people would say the same for basketball.
No, it's the same shit. Like to what he's saying. Yeah. It's like
basketball the same way. I don't want to. I'm tired of seeing the Bucks versus the Knicks. I don't need to see that.
Yeah.
Every single year. I don't need to see the Celtics. I don't need to see
the 76ers versus the Knicks.
Or I don't need to see
the Heat versus the Lakers.
These are the same 5 teams there every goddamn year. I don't need to
the 76ers don't. And B doing what y'all say he doing.
I want to see Detroit versus Utah, bro. I want to see Cleveland versus Shaq versus the Spurs.
Don't put the Utah Jazz on nobody TV.
Yeah,
they don't need.
I want to see Cleveland versus the Nuggets, bro. Like I want to see.
Put Cleveland up there
versus
give me Minnesota versus Orlando. Hell no, fuck it. Give me Minnesota
OKC versus Minnesota.
Come on.
No. Give me Minnesota. Okay, I'll let the Knicks slide for this one. Give me Minnesota versus the Knicks on Christmas. I fuck with that.
That's okay.
I'm cool with that.
Oh yeah, Ant-Man and Madison Square Garden
versus the Bucks. Let me see OKC versus the Bucks.
The Warriors.
I don't want to see that.
Let me see the Warriors.
No, I don't
want
to see the Warriors versus the Suns, bro. I don't see
Sacramento. Let me see the Warriors versus Sacramento.
Give me that.
Yeah, give me that.
I like that. Give me Sac versus Indiana. I want to see that.
Yeah.
Give me that. Like, give me something different. We don't need to always see the same team always playing each other. That is annoying after a while. You talking about diluting? That ain't diluting the rivalry. That's diluting the fucking the
league,
the connoisseurs, the viewers.
Oh,
we're
tired of annoying. Nigga digging in the dictionary. Pause.
No, it's a fact. Like if Kobe was still in the game, bro, I'm sorry. I did not want to see LeBron versus Kobe every Christmas. Like y'all made niggas hate both sides.
It's cool after a while.
They made people hate both sides. Like legit. We were more happy to see that one year when it was Cleveland versus Boston or the Lakers versus Boston at that time because it was like, shit, thank you. It's just not LeBron versus Kobe. LeBron gets a different game. He gets to play somebody else. It's just annoying. He gets to play. He gets to play against KD and them.
When we always got who was it? It was always the same fucking teams. Shit.
Cleveland versus the Warriors. Bro, every Warriors versus Cavs. Every playoffs. We know what we gonna get already. Why are y'all doing
Houston versus OKC?
Bro. Yo, okay, we thank you.
Yeah,
we know. We know, bro.
I want to see Houston versus the Clippers. I want to see.
And why always the last game got to be trash? Or why does the last game
Philly fans? You know,
bro.
I know it's a West Coast, but
it's over with at that point.
Why the last game always got to be the Lakers versus Dallas, or like, and it'd be like the Lakers that's missing LeBron. LeBron ain't even playing, or Luka ain't playing. So now we got to watch these scrubs on Christmas Day.
That's why the NFL is starting to take Christmas. They said, "Oh, y'all resting people on Christmas? Give us that." The NFL's doing Christmas games now, and they were good this past year.
They be hurt.
Pretty decent.
They be hurt sometimes.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro.
I'm gonna stick watching NBA.
Nigga, I'm gonna watch whatever the fuck I want to watch, regardless.
For sure.
So I say that on some. If it's a good NFL game on, I'm gonna watch the good NFL game. But if it's a good NBA game, I'm gonna watch the good NBA game. I'm not watching it on some. Oh, it's Christmas Day. I should watch NBA. I should watch NFL. Oh, it's Thanksgiving. I can only watch football on Thanksgiving. Like, bro, come on, bro.
Well,
most families,
and then turn that other shit off, and we can put the
ain't
other
really.
game on.
They don't play NBA games on Thanksgiving.
I don't even think they do.
Nah, basketball don't play Thanksgiving.
Half the time, you're not even watching the game.
And football didn't play on Christmas because it was.
Football didn't play on Christmas.
Both sports respected it and said, "This is we have football. Football has Thanksgiving. Basketball has Christmas." But once basketball started not putting their stars on Christmas, football was like, "Oh, y'all wasting the holiday. Give me this shit.
Y'all playing with the bag.
Y'all playing with it." And if football starts doing the same with Thanksgiving, basketball say, "Come on, let's go." Exactly. Basketball started saying, "Hey, we don't take Christmas as serious." Football's like, "We'll take it," because everyone's home wanting to watch something. Not everybody, but a lot of people. A lot of people in this country.
Why? But why do you want to watch?
It's an American tradition. That's just what it. I'm telling you what it is.
Why you can't talk to your family?
Oh God.
On Thanksgiving?
On Thanksgiving and Christmas, just put that shit on. Put that shit on the heavily opinionated episode.
That's a part of my.
Let the views go up and talk to your fucking family.
That's about my Christmas though. That's a part of my family tradition.
That's what I'm saying. Some of it is part of people's. Some of these conversations are during the game. The game is just the background, and then you.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. That's background music.
Yeah, it's not like you glue. You're not glued.
Why y'all can't talk?
Of course,
they talk.
Pat, I'm coming to your house on Thanksgiving. I'm on Christmas. I swear to God, if the game is on, I'm mad as hell.
You know that game won't be on.
Bro, it'll be on in the back. It'll probably be on in the back.
And that's what we're saying. That's what it's still numbers for them. I'm saying this is numbers in terms of
like for me, but for me,
what they see it as.
I'm saying for me, Pat, it was a tradition for my family because it's like, yo, my mom used to work on Christmas Day, so guess what? Our sister used to go in the room. So in the living room, my dad be watching the game. And I'm a little kid, so all he did was buy me toys and games. So at this point, I'm like, I come and watch the game with you. I ain't got no problem with it. And we just sit there and watch the game. Now that I'm adult now, I usually don't go home for Christmas because I enjoy being at my house on Christmas by myself. That's cool for me because it's relaxing. I get up, I watch my Grinch, I make my breakfast. Guess what? By the time the Grinch is over with, I play the game a little bit. NBA game coming on. Boom. And I'm good. I don't need to call nobody. I don't need to talk to nobody. I'm going to sit here and watch the game. I'll fall asleep. I might fall into a food coma. That's what it is,
Oh, yeah, the food coma.
Yeah, that's why they have multiple games throughout the day, too, because they know anybody watching.
I might put on the heavily opinionated.
Because they know that's why they have a game at noon.
We might need to do a Christmas episode.
If I'm alone, I'll watch the game. If I'm just chilling at the crib, but if I'm like with my family, like, I don't know. I really don't. I enjoy my family time because I don't get it.
I'm with my family,
we
gonna watch the game.
You have some uncles who's probably downstairs watching the game?
No. we all be like in the living room, bro, talking.
Everyone,
We might have the game on in the living room.
You fuck around. I might be
the
starting
whole
a new
family,
tradition.
like women, like everybody. We might the game gonna be on the TV. We all talking shit to each other, but we might glance over and you can check the score. You know what I mean? But like nobody, you're not really gonna find nobody in here just glued to a TV. We all talking to each other, mingling, like. But I mean, my grandma got 6
ever glued
kids.
to the TV nowadays?
No, I mean to the extent of watching the game. Like it's like you just said, your uncle's gonna be downstairs watching the game. Like
I feel like the older
generation,
because they come from that generation of they can sit and
actually
watch TV all day. Yeah, granddad, older uncles, stuff like that.
Gonna be down there on some like, let me sit my ass down here. But my uncles and everybody, like, nah, they're gonna be. I don't even think when they get old, they're gonna.
That's that. Put on my show.
That's not what they are now. You know
what we do.
That I'm watching my show.
My uncle has a bar downstairs, bro. Does it look like he's going to sit downstairs to watch the game alone?
Not on Christmas.
Nigga, never.
Well,
never.
He also is a Bears fan. I wouldn't want to be watching
bar downstairs.
It's depression.
Yeah, every holiday, I wouldn't want to be glued to the TV anyway.
Hey, that's all right, though. They be celebrating them Lions wins over there, too, baby.
Hey, but let's get them out of here.
Y'all mess around. I might be starting another new tradition. Every Christmas, I might go to a Warriors game. Fuck it.
Hey, do you think? As long as they keep scheduling.
As long as they keep winning and keep playing, and as long as 30 in the league, you'll be able to get in there.
It's the Lakers versus the Warriors.
As soon as 30 leave, I don't know about Christmas Day.
Lakers versus Warriors on Christmas Day? I might be.
No. I agree. But when 30 is gone, I don't know if Christmas Day is gonna. You probably be going by.
I'll be going by then. I'll probably be going by then. I'm not gonna lie. I'll probably be going by then. Where would I be? I don't know. Wherever the next superstar appears, I'll be there. Don't worry. That's why I got beef.
I see you in Texas. I see you in Texas.
Zion got beef
out there with Wemby.
Me and Zion got beef. It's on site with me and him. It's on site. He should have been at that game while I was there.
You sound like the mad kid.
I don't think you want to see that.
Right.
I was there. I saw Damian Lillard.
I don't get why
he doesn't play because of.
I remember when Zion first came in the league. Like he was a good player. Like he did his thing, but it's Zion. Like you see what you get. You get what you see.
Bro, we can get up out of here, but I'll say this. Zion dealing with the same issues that I think everybody would deal with if we went to the pro level and didn't take it serious coming out of.
He got weak legs.
He got weak legs. The thing is, he looked strong. He looked good, but that was all fat. That was no muscle. And I would say the same thing for myself growing up. Like that's why I dealt with the injuries that I had. Like at this point, I never worked out, but I was able to do. Frank is probably what? Frank, how tall are you? 6 foot?
Yeah.
I'm 5'8", hopefully could be 5'9", 5'8", 5'9", somewhere between there. Sometimes the doctors say 5'8", sometimes they say 5'8.5", whatever. So moral of the story is I was able to jump as high, not probably like get as high as Frank, but like Frank might be able to do something. I could do the same shit. Like I'd be like, oh, I could do that too, and grab at the same point that Frank could, this and that, blah, blah, blah. I didn't lift any weights, but as I later started playing and just rec playing and this and that, so at a pro level, like I just don't think he took care of his body, bro. And then by the time he got to Duke, 6 months ain't gonna be shit, bro. Like, yeah, you still eating French fries and chicken tenders and bullshit.
And you went to New Orleans.
To New Orleans, you still on that bullshit. Cause that gumbo I just went to Papados last week. I just went to Papados. I want that gumbo right now. Like,
it'll sit you down.
That itis.
For sure.
That boy got that itis coming into practice.
And one more thing before we get out of here. But he played New Orleans, bro. If you ever lived in New Orleans, you've been in New Orleans, you know what he dealing with. They got no real demons in New Orleans.
They call a sandwich the po' boy.
Po' boy? Time out. But hey, let's get up out of here, man. It's been a good episode. Glad to have everybody back in the motherfucker. We're gonna be right back next week. Come on.
You know that.
Come on.
We got everybody. We got everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
And if you took that as a sneak diss, it was.
Oh, he's trying to make heavily opinionated beef.
Yeah. The beef is heavy.
Heavily opinionated gaming on the way, man.
We didn't need that.
I know what's going on.
Yeah, we didn't need that.
I ain't gonna cut. I did not. It didn't register.
We didn't register.
Let's get out of
here. I think Jamel be doing that on purpose. He be trying to step on it.
Yeah, damn. That was a great exit, too. Yeah, damn it.
Yeah, man. Just
I ain't ruined it that bad.
Bye.
All right. Shit. We out of here. Peace. Stay heavily opinionated. We out here.